Hey guys, they're doing the draft now, and they're going to be coming on in the booth pretty soon. Just give it about 5-10 minutes. I'll be back with you. There's a live look at the four captains making their picks. So once you see them getting up, you know they're done and about to come in the booth. So see you soon. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, they're making their picks now, and once they're done, they will be coming in the booth, and we'll be going over all the picks. So sit tight, give it maybe 5-10 minutes. All right, guys, here we go. I'm joined with Sam Tragus. Sam picked first. Sam, what do you think? How'd you pick?
So I got the first pick.
Yeah.
My first pick was Frank Gaetani.
Yep, strong pick, strong pick. Frank's played in the Cooper Cup many times.
Yep, he's rising up through the ranks in the bar box pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So he's shooting good.
And then your next pick was
Phil Inacio.
Phil Inacio, another strong player.
Yep.
He's played in the Cooper Cup before, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yep, we see him come back in a lot of matches. I was up on him, I think 7-1 once in a race tonight.
Yeah.
He came all the way back, made it hill. So
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, Phil's a very strong player. I've definitely battled it out with him a couple times myself. And who do we have after that?
For the third pick, I choose Kurt Reichelt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
Yeah, I believe that's how you spell it. But yep, another super tough player.
Mm-hmm. Heard a lot of good things about him.
Yep.
Haven't had the chance to play him, but he's a really good shot.
Yeah, he plays here Tuesday night tournament and some league play. He's definitely comfortable with the tables. And who else did we get here?
So for my fourth pick, I chose Heath Dessa.
Yeah, he made a fantastic shot, a bank shot last year in the Cooper Cup, I believe it was. He's played in it multiple times. Another super strong player. And
so for my last pick, I chose Ray Niederwerfer.
Ray. Yeah,
solid player.
Yep, another Cooper Cup veteran for sure. He's played in it, I want to say, like just about every year.
Okay.
Whoops, hold on, Ray Niederwerfer there. So, rounding out the team here, we've got you, Captain Sam Tragus, followed with Frank Gaetani, Phil Inacio, Kurt Reichelt, Heath Desso, which I misspelled, and Ray Niederwerfer.
Yep.
That is a super strong team. What do you think about your team, Sam?
I think it's pretty strong. I think we got a good mix of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure. And so you guys picked cards to see which teams were going to play each other. And you are going to be playing, which team was it?
I'm playing Team Bourne, Kevin Bourne's team.
Bourne. We won't say who it is yet, but and that's going to be what, April?
April 25th and 26th.
Yeah, okay. So it's going to be you and Bourne, and then Ucello and Genovese, and those will be the two matchups in the semifinals, we'll call it. You know, great. So good luck to you, Sam, in the Cooper Cup. We'll just roll through this quick and keep it moving, you know.
Right.
And we'll be right back with I think it was who picked second? Kevin Bourne?
Kevin Bourne.
Kevin Bourne. We'll be right back with you. All right, now we're joined by Kevin Bourne. How we doing, Kev?
Pretty good.
So you got the second pick.
I did, and I got the best player with the second pick.
Wow, how good do you move?
It was amazing.
Yeah, okay, so let's just get into it here. Who is the best player that you're claiming here?
Tim Hurley.
Tim Hurley, super strong player. He was he the highest Fargo available?
I think so.
I think so.
I don't think, Slota's Fargo might be up there.
Yep, but you got to be happy about that first pick.
Yeah, when I didn't get the first pick, I was worried I wasn't going to get him.
Yep.
And then I went with Pete Brown.
Owner of Racks here. He's very used to these tables, we'll say.
Yeah, and him and I play great together.
Okay, so maybe a potential doubles matchup.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that's a no-brainer that
Sweet.
we'll play. Unsure of the game, but we'll definitely partner up.
Okay.
And then Paulo was my third pick. I like what he brings to the team.
Yeah, he's played in it just about every year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
he was definitely in it last year.
Yeah, he was on my team last year.
Yeah. Always good to have a familiar face on the team.
Yes, somebody I'm comfortable with.
Yep.
I can be a little hostile with the team, and I just know that it's not going to bother him.
Yep. Yeah, he's real cool, calm, and collected guy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And then who'd you have after that?
Joe Motica.
The Flamingo.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's he's got a super high gear. his first year back in what,
Yeah, like what, 3 years?
3 years maybe?
Something like
He
that, right
hasn't
around
been
there.
around. He was
Yeah.
on my team once before. We played well together.
Yeah.
And then my alternate, Kenny.
Kenny, the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, he's my boy, and
Yeah.
had huge wins. That win him and Paulo had last year, I think, won us the final.
Yeah.
'Cause that was
I
a
remember
match.
That match.
You know, you're kind of worried about, like, it might not go your way, and they pulled out the win against two of their better players.
Yeah.
Completely turned the momentum around.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big match. So, super well-rounded team there. How you feeling about it overall?
I feel great. I always get worried, you know, you're gonna get all 8-ball players or all 9-ball players, and I feel like I have a good mix.
Yeah, some 8-ball in there. And
Yeah, like
yep.
Hurley, Pete, I can play them anywhere.
Yep.
So it really makes, you know, setting the lineup that much easier.
Yep. So, it's going to be you versus Team Tragus, I believe,
Yeah,
in the first round of the Cooper Cup semifinals, we'll call it.
correct.
And that's going to be April 25th and 26th.
Yeah, should be a good one.
Yep. You're going to have to tune into the Make a Score Tour and watch it. And we're going to be coming up with, who got the third pick, Genovese?
Pete Genovese.
We're going to be right back with Genovese to announce his team. We'll be right back with you. All right, joined by Pete Genovese. How we doing, Pete?
I'm doing good.
So,
I'm doing good.
you got the third pick in this Cooper
I mean,
Cup here.
I've been better.
Yeah, well,
I should say.
Yeah. Did you have a
I've
long?
been
Did you have a long night last night?
Today is not the sun wasn't shining quite like
Yeah, yeah.
I was
that,
hoping it might be today.
that happens, you know.
But, you know, I'm gonna get past this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get past it.
There's going to be plenty of sunny days in the future.
Yeah,
we all know
that's
that.
true.
You know. So you had the third pick, and who'd you pick, Pete?
I'm sorry. Did you move my picture off the wall yet?
No, I'm not in charge of the picture moving. If I got to move it, it wouldn't even
Did
be
you
in
move-
this building.
I was gonna move it back.
Yeah. I think it's safe until Sunday or so.
I'm sorry. Is this Cooper Cup? I'm really sorry.
Cooper Cup. Back to the Cooper.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, Lance edged out a close victory against me last night.
It was a
Take
battle.
it.
It was a battle. I stalled at the beginning a little.
Yeah, you
know,
did.
You know, but
Then I stalled at the end.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna try stalling in the beginning.
yeah, it's a good move.
Yeah, it worked out.
It's a good
Yeah,
move.
no, I
It's
like
not
that.
about how
I
you
appreciate-
start. It's about how you finish.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Next time
The
we'll
only
both.
caveat is I'm still ahead in victories.
Yeah.
I'm up 2.
This is you're up
The only
one.
caveat, I'm up
You're
1. I'm up 1.
You're
Now,
net
yeah,
one.
Net 1.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
don't worry, you're just
I'm
holding
sorry.
it. Just holding it.
I'm sorry. This
Just
is about,
holding it.
This is about the Cooper Cup.
Yeah. Let's settle that shit after. I'll end the stream right now, Pete. I'll end it right now.
Get it going. Screw up. Get your shit. We gotta go, guys. Sorry.
All right. So
All right. So
first pick in the Cooper Cup was
Vinny Zuniga.
Vinny, strong player. He's had success in this room. He got, I want to say, first or second in the very first Valley Open in this room.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen much of him since. He's been down lately. Every once in a while, I'll see him in here practicing. So
Yeah.
that's always
Vinny and I go back to the early '90s when we started playing together at Lester's, Lester Luzak, Lester's in New Britain. So we have a long history of playing together. I know he doesn't play in the 9 foots that often, but he's just solid. If nobody had taken Frank or Tim Hurley in the first round, there may have been a decision there. Once Frank and Tim were gone, then Vinny was my number 1 pick. I like him. He's just a solid competitor.
Yeah, he's super solid. So who'd you get after that?
Brandon Ryan was a guy that I was exceptionally upset. I was disturbed that I couldn't get him last year. I kind of slept on him last year is what I did. And so he was in the forefront of my thought. I wanted him on my team. I just like the way he plays. I like him. He's steady. If he and I practice together, I consider him a really solid teammate. He's low key, he's just chill. Good teammate, good player. Yep.
Yep, another super solid player. So who'd you get after that?
Michael Wyatt.
Mike Wyant. Yeah, he's been very active lately.
He's been in the news.
Yeah, he's been
been in the
playing good.
news.
What did he get? He cashed in my last tournament here in the Make a Score Tour.
He did.
I can't remember exactly what he got,
He
but he
also had
went fairly deep.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
deep in the tournament. He had a good tournament last
Valley.
weekend at the Valley.
Yeah, yep. The Valley. I think
Beat
you ain't gonna remember.
from Rhode Island.
Keith.
No, from Rhode Island.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm sure he was a killer.
Oh, he was a
The
killer.
best, one of the best I ever seen.
Yeah, one of the most popular players
Yeah.
around.
And Wyatt went right through him. Like
Everybody knows him.
Yeah,
except for me.
Yeah, and me.
But Wyatt played a really good.
He went
tournament.
right through him.
Went running through him.
Right through him.
Yep.
Should have seen it.
Yep. You should have been there.
Yeah, super solid pick.
Yep.
And then who do we have after that?
So Nathan Johnson.
Nate Johnson. Yeah,
Nate Johnson.
another one's been putting in a lot of time lately. He what did he get? Fourth, I think it is, in a big tournament down in
And he took second here.
North Carolina, I think it was.
And he was in the finals of a big tournament before here.
He went deep in my last tournament.
Deep finals.
Yeah.
He was in the finals.
Yeah, who won? Did he
Did
get
he win
second? He might.
He either took first or second.
Yeah, he did. go
Either
deep.
way,
he did.
he
go deep.
was ready to be on someone's team, and I'm actually surprised he didn't get picked
And he's-
prior to fourth pick for me anyway.
Yeah, and he got second. I just looked. He
Got second,
did get second.
but-
He's been putting a lot of time in too.
A lot of time. He's going to tournaments down south.
Yeah, and
He's playing partners tournaments in the APA,
and he's playing in the 9-footers.
and he's playing on the 9th.
I mean, that's huge. If
So-
you play good on a 9, you could go to a 7 easy.
Yeah. He's a sleeper, and he likes to compete. I mean,
Yeah.
he likes to be under pressure too.
Yeah. So rounding out the team, who was your final pick?
Ben Parker.
Ben Parker, another
Yep.
Cooper Cup veteran.
Yep,
He's played
Cooper
in
Cup veteran.
Yep.
Been in the limelight on many occasions. I like him. He plays down here a lot. He's
Yeah.
always on the 7-foot tables. You can't discount that.
plays all the games.
Plays
too.
all the games, and he's a great teammate. I love my team.
Yeah. Looks super well
I love
rounded.
my team.
So you guys did pick cards to see who's going to play who, and your team is going to be playing Dan Ucello's team.
Dan Ucellos, yeah, I got a good first round draw against Dan Ucellos.
Yeah. That's going to be May 9th and 10th.
Yep.
That's the second half of the semifinals, we'll call it.
Yeah.
And we look forward to that. That should be a great day of pool.
Yep.
Great 2 days of pool. Great weekend of
It's
pool.
gonna be a great tournament this year.
Yeah.
I like everybody that got picked. There was a bunch of guys that could have got picked that didn't, to be honest with you. I think a lot of us felt bad considering this field this year. I think there were more players in this field that aren't playing that could easily have been on anyone's team.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
I
there
agree.
was a thick roster of players, and for those of you that didn't get picked, stay in the mix, man. This is a great tournament. Everybody wants to be a part of this each and every year.
Yep, there's always
Yep.
next year. And Pete, we'll see you May 9th and 10th when you battle it out with Team Ucello. Thanks, Pete. All right, now we're joined by the final captain here, Dan Ucello. How we doing, Dan?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm sitting here joined by the champion of all bar box, so I feel like I'm surrounded by greatness. By the way, before we start, did Genevieve use the word caveat?
Oh yeah, I think the mic wasn't on for that at the
Okay,
end.
thank
there,
God, because I taught him a new word, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
now it's now he's yeah. So Dan, you got the fourth and final pick here.
yes.
Sometimes it's not really the greatest spot you want to be in, but how'd you think you did for what you were dealing with the fourth pick?
It's funny, with the fourth pick, I got what I wanted.
Really?
That's what I got what I wanted.
That's what Kevin Bourne said too.
And
with the second pick.
one of us, he's lying.
Yeah. So, who was it that you got?
So with the first pick, fourth pick overall, my first pick is Rob Slota.
Rob Slota. He's battle tested.
Yep, battle tested. He's it's 6'10" Fargo or something around those lines.
Yeah, that's about right.
My master's partner, and practice partner, and We've had a bunch of battles together
Yeah.
ourselves, and he's a former bar box champion.
Yep. He sure is.
Not much else he needs to say. Most people know his name, so
Yeah.
I was happy to get him with the 4th pick, and right behind him with the 5th pick overall, and my 2nd pick, Rogers Hill.
Right. So it's funny because every time I think of those guys, I put them together, like Rob and Rogers. Like, they're similar.
It's like cookies and cream.
Right. Right. They're high energy. They don't stay down long. They just fire away and run out.
Yeah.
And it's funny. They seem to get teamed up all the time. Aren't they teamed up tomorrow night in Major League Pool?
They are with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's great.
I've got XGen
Yep.
together on my Cooper Cup team now.
So maybe that chemistry there might transfer into the Cooper Cup
That's right.
there.
Chemistry is important for the chemist.
Yeah.
So I was happy to get Rogers, and he's a great team player too, and just a sure shot.
Yeah. Great guy, great for team chemistry.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, always smiling and always positive.
And I think you're going to see this theme run throughout the 5 picks that I have. There's going to be it's big on team chemistry, guys.
Yep. Who you got
So
there
with the
next?
12th pick overall, my 3rd pick, we have Jason Fonseca.
Mr. Fonseca. He's played in the Cooper Cup quite a bit.
Sure has.
He's been through it multiple times, and he's battle tested as well.
And he's a player that I've played against for the last, I don't know, 10 years or so, going back to my days out of shooters. And we've played probably more matches against each other than anybody else that I've ever played against.
Yep.
So I definitely know his capabilities. Great guy, easy to play doubles with.
Yep.
And
yeah, definitely.
And he's a big pickup at the 12 spot. In the 13th overall pick, my 4th pick, another chemistry guy, Dave Sheehan.
Oh yeah, not the protractor, but he's similar.
He's
real similar. Sheehan is sure and steady.
Sure, steady, calculated.
Yep.
Played the game the way I kind of want to play. I mean, maybe a touch slower than I
Yeah,
want to play,
just
but
a hair,
calculated.
just a hair. But
And-
sometimes it just tilts to the opponent,
Right.
You know, and it just
It
runs him
does.
over.
And but here's the thing, funny enough, is under the clock, because he's been in this event multiple times. Under the clock, he's not stressed, and that's the big thing. He can play under that time clock, and it doesn't bother him. So
Yeah.
so I can trust him there.
I think a lot of what it comes down to win events like this is it's just who handles their nerves the best.
Right.
It's not necessarily who's going to play perfect. It's who's not going to crumble when it gets tough. And Dave's a great guy. He's battle tested, gamble tested. You feel like his nerves are going to stand up pretty well under
sure
the
are.
pressure.
For sure. And then with the bubble pick number 20, and this was hard. There's probably 8 or 9 names out there that could have filled this spot, just as well, and you could probably make a whole Cooper Cup team out of them. So I really feel bad that I could only pick one. But this one, I think we've been on teams together, and I think I can trust him to win that crucial rotation point. It's Jordan Palacio.
Mr. Palacio, Junior Palacio.
Little
yeah,
Palacio.
Great player. He's definitely used to the tables here. He splashes around in league and Tuesday night tournament every once in a while. I'm and on the list. So yeah, he's super comfortable here. Another dangerous player.
And what's important there is that in the rotational point, which is 9-ball,
Yep.
he's kind of a 9-ball, specialist. He can
Yeah.
light it up in rotation. So I really felt like that's his game. That's a great spot for him to be, and I know that he's going to come through for us.
Yep. So how do you feel about your team overall there, Dan?
Love it. I mean, there's like I said, you feel bad that there's names on the list that are being left off that you're like, wow, these guys can play and
Yeah.
they deserve to be in this event. But I'm certainly happy with the 5 that I picked, and I'm feeling good about our team's chances.
Yeah, it looks like a super well-rounded team. And you guys are going to be taking on Team Genovese May 9th and 10th.
Right.
That's
Right.
going to be a great weekend of pool. And then
Yep.
the other second semifinals, we'll call it, is Team Tragus versus Team Bourne. So that's your Cooper Cup picks. That's your teams. That's the matchups. And we're looking forward to it. And
And I'm going to try to get a little preview of Genovese versus Ucello this coming cycle when I play them in ranked bar box.
oh, yeah, that's the next match, yeah.
If I can get the one up on them here, maybe I can set the tone.
Yeah,
We'll see how it goes.
yeah, that makes that title
know?
match a little extra juicy, that's for sure.
And if not, then the 5 guys I picked had better pick me up.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Dan, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Good luck to everybody in the Cooper Cup, and we'll see you April 25th and 26th, and May 9th and May 10th. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.